Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Courtney and I'm back with another video. It's been so long. Oh my god, it's been so long. I missed you guys so much and I'm so happy to be back. And I can't wait to just jump into a makeup tutorial today with some new products that I bought from Ulta. Yeah, so let's just jump right into it. So one of the first products I'm going to be using today is the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. This palette is absolutely gorgeous. It has really colorful, vibrant colors. I can't wait to dive right into it. So I'm going to start things off with my eye look today. Since I'm going to be going in with the Zulu palette and I want it to be really colorful and vibrant, I'm going to make sure that I prime my eyelids first. And for that, today I'll be using the e.l.f. Putty Primer. This is in the shade Cream. And I'm just going to be applying that with my finger. This is a really thick, well, it's a solid product actually. You gotta really warm it up with your fingers. This is the type of product that seems like it dries really quickly. So I'm trying to work as quickly with it as possible, but it is kind of hard to move around once it does dry. So I'm trying to keep that in mind. This is my first time using the product, so this is like a little bit of a trial and error for me. Now I'm seeing how it's kind of working and I'm gonna have to work with it a little bit differently next time, but for this time it's all good. We'll make it work. Okay, next I'm gonna go in the Zulu palette. I'm gonna go in with this brown shade here and I'm gonna take the Morphe M433 brush and I'm just going to tap into that product and kind of tap into the areas where I want to place the brown, which is mainly like the corner area, creating like a V shape. Ooh. Color payoff on this is really nice. And the primer is really helping it stick nicely, but I'm wondering how it's going to help blend out. A little nervous about that, but I think it'll be a good mix. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks like it's kind of diffusing, so feeling pretty good about this one. Let me go ahead and use a different mirror so I get a better angle. And it's good when you're doing your eyeshadow to look straight forward in the mirror to see where you actually want the placement to be. It may not be the exact same for each eye. Like this one, for instance, I got to bring it up a little bit higher to get a little bit more color payoff. And this brush is great for doing both blending and packing. I love it. And I'm just kind of bringing that color in the corner here, adding a little bit of a, like almost a contour to the eye. All right. So far, so good. Next, I'm going to take that yellow shade and I'm going to bring it a little bit higher. Oof, that was a strong yellow. And right above it, I'm just going to mix it in with that brown to give a little bit of a pop there, but also to kind of soften the brown at the top. And I'm only adding a little bit. It's going to look really nice with a shimmer towards the end of this look. Whatever was left over on the brush, just bringing that right above the inner depths of the crease. I'm going to go in with this pink. I'm just going to pack the color on, kind of meeting it in the middle there. Then I'm going to take that fluffy brush that I had earlier, back with a little bit of the brown right in the corner, and then just meeting that color, these colors together, the pink and the brown. Next, I'm going to take that shimmery pink. I'm just going to pat it in the corner towards the center of the lid. Going over that pink. Look how gorgeous. I love that it has like this gilded gold going on with it. I'm going to take a little bit of the purple from the corner right here. I'm going to be really light with this. I'm going to put a little bit on the corner here. I'm just going to blow that out. Now I'm going to take this color from Makeup Revolution and it's this like champagne gold and I'm going to pop that in the inner corner of my eye. Next we're going to do the face. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. Poreless Primer, place that on my face. I'm going to take Too Faced Born This Way in the color Chestnuts. And I'm going to pump that on my hand first just to warm up the product a little bit. And I'm just going to be applying that using this flat brush from BH Cosmetics. I didn't wax, so don't clock me. Next, I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty Pro Conceal in the shade 370. And I'm just going to take my blender brush and blend that out. I'm actually being quite gentle on my face, even though it looks like I'm patting pretty, pretty hard. I promise I'm not. So I usually use a beauty blender during this part, but I'm actually trying something new. See if this brush helps for really setting the concealer underneath the eyes. So far, so good. I'm gonna take the Tati blender and I'm just gonna prep it down the nose. Okay, so next I'm gonna set this using the Flower Setting Powder from Beauty Bakery. And I'm just gonna place that in the areas that I just highlighted, and I'm really just pushing the product in, and wow, I really love that. So I'm just packing a little bit of powder under there. I don't want it too drying underneath my eyes. And wow, that is a gorgeous powder. It doesn't feel drying, it doesn't feel tight underneath my eyes. But I use a little bit more of this to not feel like my skin is parched. This might go into my stack of favorites. So I'm getting my 5 head here because it's always really shiny. I'm gonna try to mattify that a little bit. I feel like I want to use a topper on my lid, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. For that, I think I'm gonna use Stila and Wanderlust. And I'm just gonna pack that. I'm gonna like pat a little bit of that on my upper lid. Just give it like a wet pink. Let's just look. Ooh, look how pretty that is. Lightly packing it towards the center to kind of look like it's kind of floating away. Ooh, see the difference there? See the difference that made? It made it look like a really wet, pretty look. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. I'm gonna add some bronzer. And for that, I'm gonna add my Fenty Milk Mommy. I'm just going to take whatever's left over on my brush by the wing. I'm going to chisel a little bit more, just kind of define where I put that. So I'm going to take this little angled sponge here, pack a little bit of that onto this sponge, right? I'm going to carve out where I actually want the contour to kind of stop. So right around here is where I like it to end. And then I'm just going to pat out that area to make it look like it was kind of on purpose put there, you know? But it's kind of like a little cheat. Then another little cheap trick that I got going on, take the tip of that, right? Take that, you can put where you want the highlight to be really settled. So I like to let this sit for just a little bit. I think that's enough. My face needs a little hydration after all that powder. So I'm going to take Morphe's Concealer Setting Spray, spritz. Okay, so I have my brows on. I did my eyelashes with my mascara. For that, I use Great Lash by Maybelline. And for my eyeliner, I use NYX Matte Liquid Eyeliner. Eyeliner. Sheesh! Next, I'm going to be using Club Hopper, my favorite. I always use this. I feel like I always use like the same products. I need to spend more out of my comfort zone. I like to blend that. Using my finger. And then I'm going to take Brazilian Tan by Revlon. It's one of my favorite nude lipsticks. And it's cheap, so win-win. I'm going to take this cheap lip gloss that I got from TJ Maxx. It's like a mint oil lip gloss. Like, it smells like mint. It doesn't really taste like mint, but it works. Oh, you're so pretty, girl. That completes today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's look. And if you did, be sure to leave a comment down in the comment section and like this video, and be sure to subscribe for more content. I look forward to seeing you guys again soon.